Oh,
Yeah,
swag.
just
Oh. Oh, Chris.
I thought you fell off the chair.
yeah, it's funny.
Oh,
So this is just a warm up. So like I
Make
said,
sure the
just
wire
a
doesn't
couple-
get in.
yeah, no,
We have silence and
trying to
set,
pick it
please.
Do you want me to just sit down or do you want me to walk
Sit
up?
there is fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Definitely go jump and sit on the ground.
Make sure nothing's
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording at the moment. So the camera's actually on at the moment.
It's a bit of editing for you to do.
Yeah. Just a couple basic things. How long have you been playing football for?
I've been playing for Higham Eagles for the past 2 seasons now,
Yep.
and previously I have played for Cliffwoods for 2 seasons as well.
Okay, so it's just a bit about football. Have you had any other experience outside of football?
I used to play a lot of football at school, a lot in primary school as well, and yeah, obviously with the family and all that.
Yeah, cool. It's just a couple of warm up questions. The interview hasn't actually started yet. I need to do a sound clap. You know, is this recording? By
What's
the
the
way?
sound
Yeah.
clap?
You're actually joking.
What level is he?
He's second year, level 3.
I'm going triple
Right. So if we get quickly, you're ready. You've got that on, yeah.
It's recording.
So we're gonna do a sound clap. There you go.
What a gorgeous sound.
So your name is.
My name is Chris Edwards.
Yep. And how old are you, Chris?
I am 18 years old.
18 years old. And how long have you been playing football for?
I've been playing football for 2 years with my current club, and I played for 2 years at Cliffwood Colts.
And would you say you've enjoyed football?
Oh, I love football. It's my favourite hobby.
What got you into it?
Just watching all my favourite footballers in the past. They inspire me to play football.
Anyone stand out in particular?
Mainly the Manchester United legends, David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs.
Some of the world-class players. Between.
Yeah.
How much do you know about referees?
I'll be honest, I don't know too much.
You don't know anything, sort of the process behind it at all?
I presume they have to go through a big course to become a referee, but not too much.
What is your personal opinion on referees?
It's mixed opinions. Sometimes it feels like the referee can go against your decision, but also they can help you a lot in the match as well.
And do you feel that sometimes referees can be biased?
Definitely. It always feels like they're supporting the other team rather than your own team, so it makes it a lot more difficult in the match.
If I told you the majority of the referees have to go through a very stressful process in becoming a referee and actually doing the games themselves, would you then feel that perhaps there's less bias being put into each game?
I suppose so, but when you're playing football, you get caught up in the moment, and every player is going to get annoyed with the referee at some point.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. With it, you say obviously you can understand a bit, but if referees actually gave you an insight on how much pressure they get put under in each game with both managers, players and fans, would you not feel that they're more trying to be even as much as possible rather than going one way or the other?
Well, obviously all the time referees are pressured into how fans, managers and players, what they say, but I feel they should have their own opinion on what happens in the football match itself.
Yeah. I'm just going to finalise the whole interview. So, overall, would you say referees are more stressed or less stressed than players themselves when it comes to the matches?
I suppose logically they are more stressed because they're having to look after 22 players on a pitch, plus deal with the managers and linesmen on the sidelines. So they have to make the right decision, otherwise they can get in a lot of trouble for it.
Thank you. Camera has started, so recording has started. Just getting a little bit of interview. So, what's your name?
My name is Joe.
And how old are you, Joe?
I'm 18.
And how long have you been interested in football for?
Ages.
Yeah. What got you into football?
I started watching football at quite a young age, and then I decided that I'd give it a go, and I started to get a lot better at it, and I decided that it was the sport for me.
Fair enough. Right. Like I said, it's just warm-up questions, just to
You can do a
get your
little clap
voice.
in a minute.
This is on record, so Jason will hear you.
Cut it out.
You don't have to do all this bit in it.
Unedited interviews, yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh, sorry.
So, if everyone's ready, I'm going to be doing the sound clap and getting on.
Don't do it, please. I can't take it seriously.
Is the audio recording? So, first off, your name is,
Joe,
and you're how old, Joe?
18,
And how long have you been interested in football?
for a very long time.
What first really got you into football?
Well, first off, I started watching football, and then I decided it looked like an enjoyable sport to get involved in. I started playing it, and I thought it was one that I was progressing quite well in, so I thought I'd take it up.
And how long was you playing for?
I've been playing football since I was about 6.
Yeah, did you ever go to a club?
Yeah, I played for 2 clubs. I played 1 season with 1 club, and the other club I only played about 4 games.
So not much, really.
No,
But you enjoyed your time there?
no.
No? Fair enough. Obviously, how much do you know about referees?
I know a fair bit about referees.
Would you care to explain what sort of details you know?
Obviously, they call the shots, they officiate the game, they make sure that things run smoothly, and they can also. There's a lot of opinion about referees making the right decision, wrong decision. There's a lot of focus on them when they make the wrong decision, not so much with the right decision.
What's your personal opinion on referees?
I think when they have a bad day, obviously you can't, as a spectator, you can't stand them. You're very angry because, on another day they wouldn't have made the wrong decision, but on this day they did.
Would you say that with the process behind referees that they're under a lot of pressure and stress?
What is the process?
So with referees themselves, they have to go through course training, they have certain referee days where they develop, try and progress, try new techniques. So being built up and having a lot of training, would you not say in the match itself that they're under a lot of pressure?
Oh yeah, they're definitely under a lot of pressure because, as I say, if they make a wrong decision, everyone's talking about it for the week. And yeah, I think a lot of it's quite unfair because people don't pay as much attention to the right decisions, but at the end of the day, it's usually the wrong decisions that have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of pressure that referees have to deal with.
Would you say that referees are mostly biased?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Why is this?
Because you'll get games where, I've seen so many games whether it's home or away, and the referees will still have days where they seem to be in favour of another team, but it's not like it's the home team. It's just pretty random, really. They just make wrong decisions on both sides. So I don't really recall the last time I saw a biased game.
Thank you. Would you feel that referees, of course, with this pressure of fans, players, and managers on them, that the biasness can also not be as present, but at the same time, one manager being more aggressive towards towards the ref, may of course change their mind? Do you feel this?
I think referees at the top of their game, they don't get affected by stuff like that because they have to block it out, because otherwise they are going to be biased if they have a few people getting angry at them. I've been in several matches where the referees have simply not been strong enough, and you've had 3 or 4 players surround him, and then he's just given the decision even though he knows it's the wrong one because he can't handle the pressure. And that's the thing with referees, you have to have a strong character, otherwise you're not going to make it.
Just sort of to finalise the whole thing, against players and managers, would you say referees are under more stress or less stress than them while playing a game?
Yeah, it depends what sort of game they have. If they make the right calls, then it's not an issue, but you'll always get some games where the referees are under immense stress because they have a lot of hard decisions to make, and a lot of the time they won't get it right.
Oh, thank you. It's all done.